Hello students, now let's study about the mammary gland. What are the mammary glands? These are basically one pair in human females. These are basically one pair in human females and also considered as characteristic feature of a female mammal. So it is the characteristic feature of female mammal. Basically, it is the characteristic feature of the female mammals, and these are the glandular tissues with variable amount of fat. These are the glandular tissues with variable amount of fat. That variable amount of fat changes the size of this mammary gland. And now on the structure, for anatomical view, these have basic structure that is called alveoli. Alveoli are the small spherical body-like structures that secrete as well as store milk. Secrete and store milk in its cavity. Milk in its cavity. Whatever the cavity is there, in that cavity, the alveoli will secrete as well as store the milk. Now, these alveoli opens into the tubular structures that is called mammary tubules. Mammary tubules. These are the opening into the mammary tubules. So, before that, about the alveoli, these are found in the form of cluster of cells. Alveoli are found as cluster of cells. Cluster of cells. And one more thing about the alveoli, that alveoli are present with 15 to 20 mammary lobes. With 15 to 20 mammary lobes, alveoli are present there, and these alveoli are the cavity-like structure secreting and storing the milk in its cavity, and these are clusters of the cells. What they do? They open into the mammary tubules. Each alveoli separately open into the tube and then to the mammary tubules. Now, each lobe's mammary tubule join to make mammary duct. These mammary tubules join to make mammary duct. Now, the mammary ducts are here made. After this mammary duct, what happened? These mammary ducts now again join to make mammary ampulla. Mammary ampulla is made here after the joining of mammary ducts. Joins to make. These joins to make the mammary ampulla, and finally mammary ampulla moves forward or joins finally, connects finally to make the lactiferous ducts. these make lactiferous ducts, and these lactiferous ducts are finally connected to the nipples from where the milks are suckled out or taken by the baby. So this is the lactiferous duct, which is directly move or joined at the nipple, external nipple, and from here the baby suckles the milk. This is the way. And now so we can see there are primary structure alveoli making and secreting and storing the milk in its cavity in the form of cluster of ducts. Each and every alveoli make its own duct, and these ducts will finally move into the mammary tubules, and many such mammary tubules will join together to make the mammary duct, and many such mammary ducts will join together to make mammary ampulla, and such mammary ampullas will finally connected to make the mammary lactiferous ducts. These lactiferous ducts will be ultimately attached to the nipple portion, and from there the baby will suckle the milk. Now it's all about the mammary glands. Now after that we will see about